Service delivery is an application developed by Team AppCraft which was coded during the 25-hour Nokia Do Good Hackathon. The idea of this application is to make service delivery reporting fast, easy and free. So to get started with this demo, the user clicks on the application icon and the program launches. You'll see that the program is a basic two-page pivot scroller. The first page is the featured page. It contains 4 items. The Report Now, which allows users to report poor service delivery by email. The Call Now feature, which allows users to report poor service delivery by telephone. Then some statistics about service delivery in the country, and that shows the overall need for service delivery and the backlogs. And then a mapping feature, which allows users to find their local municipality and quickly and easily navigate to the building. So if we look at the Report Now feature, we'll see that it opens a form that the user needs to fill in. So if we quickly fill this in, we're just going to say John Smith. John Smith enters his cell phone number. The user can then select the town, and we'll notice in the list that sometimes there are 2 towns. For instance, if we look at Beaufort West, it's twice. The reason for this is that the one is the local municipality and the one is the district municipality. So the user can decide who he wants to email. So let's say he's going to go with the local municipality. Then takes it back to the form, and there it's filled in. Then he can decide what it is that he wants to report. Is it a poor service delivery? Is it a service delivery strike, like a protest or a mass action, or is it service delivery crime, for instance, copper theft or something like that? So let's say poor service delivery, and the description is no water. The user is then prompted to submit it. When I submit the application now, in the demo you won't see what's happening because it doesn't work in the emulator, but what's going to happen is it's going to launch the handset email browser, and all the information on the form will then be automatically filled into that email along with the user's GPS coordinates and a unique reference number that allows this email to be tracked. So let's click submit and see what happens. You'll see that it prompts the user to give permission because it's using the GPS function. So the user says, yes, you can use my GPS function, and now it goes through to the email form, and then from there the user can select to add an image. If he's taken a picture, for instance, of refuse bags lying around or something like that, then he can attach that to the email and then click send. Now we go back. The second feature is the Call Now feature. This feature allows the user to quickly call any of the government services that work with service delivery. For instance, if there is a lack of service delivery in the area, South African government has a presidential hotline that users can call to report these issues, or alternatively the public protector, or if the person would like to report service delivery violence, the police. This feature allows the person to click, and then with one click he can actually call that number, or he can just hang up. The next feature is statistics. These statistics show the overall need of service delivery in certain areas, the overall backlog, and it shows obviously the ideal to poor, depending on the color chart, and then the refuse backlog, which provinces have the worst service when it comes to refuse backlogs. This gives a user the idea when before submitting the thing of which provinces will have faster response times. And then finally the mapping feature. This feature, you will see we have linked it to 2 different mapping systems. The first is a Nokia mapping system, and the second is a Bing mapping system. The reason for this being that in South Africa, and this application, the initial beta version, is going to be a trial in South Africa, and Bing Maps does not support any locations in South Africa. So we needed to work with Nokia Maps. So if the user clicks over there, says yes, I want to use my GPS location. And for this demo you'll see it's opening in America due to the emulator. But what it will do is it opens a Nokia map with all the points of interest loaded on, because Bing Maps in South Africa does not have points of interest. The user then selects the point of interest and selects navigate. When he selects navigate, the application then opens Bing Maps and then uses Bing Maps to navigate to the location. And the only reason that we did it this way is because in South Africa, Bing does not have any points of interest that users can find. So if we go back now, that's the features page. If we look to the next page, about page, on this page we have more info where users can be educated about service delivery disputes. We have about us, which shows users who we are, a donate page, and rate this application. Let's look at the info page. Education is very important, and so this page teaches the user what is a municipal service, things like that. It teaches them what happens when there's poor service delivery, how a peaceful strike can quickly become a violent strike, and what the aim of this application is. About us shows the user where they can get support for the application, the version number, who the team behind the project is, and links to the sources, the license, the open data information, and things like that. Donate is using in-app billing, where users can donate to keep the application free. This uses a third-party application called Movend, and when selected, Movend launches, and the users can then quickly donate to keep the application free. The reason why we've used Movend is because there currently is no in-app billing in Windows Phone, at least not that we know of. Then finally rate this application, and this allows users to rate the application and install. And then lastly but not least, we have the share feature. This allows users to share the application with their friends via email, SMS, or social. And social is via Facebook and Twitter. So this application is designed to make service delivery reporting fast, easy, and free, with the aim of reducing service delivery violence and disputes, because when there are service delivery disputes, people burn tires, people get killed, and this causes huge problems with the economy. So we hope you enjoyed this application, and we look forward to seeing it live in store. Thank you also for the opportunity to submit this application and to work with the Nokia Do Good Hackathon 2012.